Hello everyone, I'm Andy Hodges for your Sebastian Daily News and Weather. Welcome to Friday afternoon here in Sebastian, Florida. This newscast is brought to you by get rebates of up to $1,600 on any new Lennox system. This offer expires June 11th, 2021. For more info, call them at 772-562-8353. We have some beautiful weather going on. Basically, it's 85 degrees right now in Sebastian, Florida. The overnight low will be 65 tonight. There's no rain. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. In fact, I'll tell you more. We do have southwest winds happening right now at 10 miles per hour. Let's take a look at the national satellite of what's happening across Florida. We can see this band of clouds down here, and this is why we're getting the southwest winds. It's because of this system moving up, and it's kind of doing a circular thing. It's moving up and curving around. So very interesting weather going on right now. Let's take a look at the air mass, and same thing. It shows the air pushing from the southwest, and you can see this level of activity going on, almost like a curve. So very interesting pattern. But even though it shows clouds over the state of Florida and north of Sebastian, we're not going to get any rain from this at all. Local radar, and it's clear, all clear where we live. Beautiful on the water today. Just couldn't ask for better weather. It's not too hot, it's not cold. 85 is just like the perfect temperature. Now, I got more good news. So Saturday and Sunday, Monday and Tuesday, the high is going to reach around 87 degrees. The overnight low, it will be around 67. But things are going to be warming up even more later next week at this point. We don't know an exact forecast yet, so we will do another forecast this coming Sunday on what the whole week looks like. And then next week, Wednesday or Thursday, we'll do another forecast for next weekend. So we're going to be reaching temperatures of around 90 degrees soon. And still, like I said, no rain in the forecast. A beautiful weekend to be out and about in Sebastian. And here's what's going on around town. Alex Lamb of Grant hopes to save lives by sharing his scary experience after his boat capsized 22 miles off of the Sebastian Inlet with his son and friends. Now, Alex took last Friday off to celebrate his birthday. He took the boat out. He has a 21-foot Century. And while he went through the inlet and was out trolling with some fishing lines in the back of the boat, he noticed he was taking on water. He says he always does a checklist before leaving, and the checklist includes the radio, bilge pump, water pumps, plugs, ports, safety equipment, life jackets, that sort of thing. Now, he first noticed he was in the back of the boat. He noticed that the motor stopped working, and then the ignition had shortened, according to Alex. They began to pump the water out, but when they opened up the bilge pump, they noticed the pump wasn't working. So they manually tried to pump the boat, and Alex got on the radio and contacted the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard, in return, contacted Sea Tow to go out in the ocean and rescue them. As they were getting rescued by Sea Tow and taken on more water, a wave came over and capsized the boat. So Alex, his son, and his friends were pretty much in the ocean with life jackets with the boat. I can't tell you how many times this actually happens, and some of those times they panic, they don't radio, and they're lost forever. That Gulf Stream is powerful. That Gulf Stream will take people all the way out north and then out into the ocean. So we've done reports like that in the past, articles where people have been lost forever after going out there and capsizing. So Alex is very, very lucky. So what are some of the things that Alex wished that he had while he was on his boat? He said a standalone bilge pump, a flare gun, and more insurance coverage. Insurance is a very important thing when it comes to a boat, especially if you're going to be out there outside of the inlet. I mean, you got to have insurance. Now, you could read this whole story on SebastianDaily.com. It's actually one of the first stories on our website. And two men walked into Walgreens in Roseland and stole approximately $600 worth of deodorant. How does this happen? Both subjects happen to be male. One is bald, one is bald with a muscular build. The other has a smaller build with a high top hairstyle. The two men were seen wearing athletic clothing and were driving in an unknown white SUV. They apparently went in there, grabbed $600 worth of deodorant, and vanished. So if anyone has any information on this or the identity of the subjects, please contact the Indian River County Sheriff's Department, 772-569-6700, and you can remain anonymous. And here are the events going on this weekend. It's a busy one, a busy weekend, and I tell you, this is only partial list of what's going on. You can actually see the entire list of events by going on SebastianDaily.com and clicking on events and go to the first article, and that'll tell you everything. But a lot of Easter stuff is happening. Let's start out with this afternoon at 3. Tom Jackson will be at Captain Hiram Sandbar. At 5:30, the City of Sebastian will have the Easter Bunny at Riverview Park at 5:30. And at 6:30, the City of Sebastian is hosting an Easter egg hunt at Riverview Park. Again, that starts at 6:30. So if you get there with the kids at 5:30, you can meet the Easter Bunny. If you get there at 6:30, then there's an Easter egg hunt. So, and at 7 o'clock, Ruckus will be performing live at Tiki Bar and Grill. On Saturday at 10 a.m., there'll be another Easter egg hunt at Riverside Church. Also at 10 a.m., an annual Easter egg hunt at the St. Sebastian Catholic Church in the backfield. At 12 o'clock, third anniversary of Mash Monkeys Brewing Company. I can't believe it's been 3 years since Mash Monkeys opened. It's their third year anniversary, 12 o'clock in the parking lot, Mash Monkeys Brewing Company, Saturday. At 2 o'clock, St. John's Wood will be at Earl's Hideaway Lounge. At 4, Jason Wright will be live at the Old Fish House in Grant. At 5, Oscar will be live at Las Palmas Cuban Restaurant, as well as 5 o'clock on Sunday. So you can catch Oscar Saturday and Sunday at Las Palmas. And then at 7 o'clock Saturday night, Menolicious will be at Captain Hiram's Sandbar. If you have not seen this band, you've got to see them. They are an 80s band. They play a lot of 80s, early 90s, and they put on the big act. They've got the long hair, they've got the attire, the clothing. So again, that's at 7 o'clock Saturday, Menolicious, Captain Hiram Sandbar. And then on Sunday at 2, Southern Rock's Finest at Earl's Hideaway Lounge. This is a really good jam of Southern rock, multiple musicians. It's happening. It gets underway Sunday at 2 o'clock. 3 p.m., Vince Love will be at the Old Fish House in Grant. And at 6:30, the Captain's Karaoke at the Captain Hiram Sandbar. Okay, so we're not going to go into a lot of it, but here are some of the COVID-19 numbers. We're still averaging very low numbers right now, 3 to 5 new cases a day in Sebastian alone. All the other towns around us are very low in new cases. The number of deaths are also dropping drastically since January. So we know that vaccines are working. We know that being safe and wearing a mask and washing your hands regularly, all those things and the combination with the vaccines are working. The number of deaths in Indian River County this week were 4. and 6 in Brevard County. Now, that's very low compared to January, February. So here in March, we're doing really well as far as the numbers. As of Monday, all people 40 years and up can get vaccinated. And as of April 5th, all adults 18 and over can get vaccinated. So a lot of good things happening. More seniors and adults 50 plus as of today are getting vaccinated. And this is important. Some people don't want to get vaccinated, but the more that people get vaccinated, the better we are in town and Florida of getting rid of this thing. So I'm very optimistic about the spring and the summer. Well, we're in the spring, but the summer, life is about to return to normal, but until the pandemic is over, we suggest still being safe, even if you're vaccinated. Wear the mask when you're in a group, and wash your hands regularly. It's helping, and it has helped. It's kept our numbers down. There's better days ahead. I've always said that, and it's always happened. And I tell you again, there's better days ahead this year in Sebastian, Florida. Thank you for watching our newscast. I'm Andy Hodges, coming to you live for Sebastian Daily.